Wait. How many levels were in this again? 5 doesn't look right. How many exits were in this again? Oh, I don't remember. Do I dare check? Hi. I'm worried this might not seem right. I don't remember how many levels there were, but it feels like I should have more than 5 exits. So, before I say hi to anybody, I just gotta see that I'm in the final level still. Oh, okay, there just weren't that many levels. Whoops, okay. I got scared over nothing. Hi! I got scared over nothing. Supersonic Richie, Katie, Dembele, Karen Saravia, Serenity, Peach Rosar, Ryan, Team Sonic and Shao, Brandon Newberry. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. Onibera, Mamoon, Bart Simpson, Second Low Test Productions, Travis. Hello. Alright, so now that I know I didn't lose progress, I did not beat this last level last time, so I want to get into it. Whether I play another hack after this one is entirely dependent on how long it takes me to get through this level. If I can get through it quick, I can start another one. If it takes like an hour or so, this is going to be the only hack I do this stream. But I remember this level actually being quite hard, and I haven't looked into this since the start of August, so I'm very well out of practice. So this will be interesting. So sorry if I don't see everything you guys have to say. I need to sort of get back to where I was. And remember, how to do it. I did not get the shell. Whew. I wonder how long this level will take. I was on this level for I think over an hour last stream, but again, it was a long time ago. A month is a long time for Kaizo. Super Sonic. It's not that I'm not interested in like Mario games. I just don't have any real attachment to the characters. Because to me, they really are just, for the most part, video game characters for the sake of playing a video game, and that's it. What am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Alright, Audio Bear, I've let it slide for a long time, but at this point, you are really testing my patience. If all you have to say is to try and make things sound inappropriate, just leave already. You're not the target audience. As a matter of fact, I'll help. I'm not going to keep dealing with you, constantly trying to make everything sound perverted. I have dealt with it long enough. Apology accepted. Supersonic Richie. The level's called Bow. It's the last level of the hack, and it's not easy. Well, I guess in a sense you did. This is the second stream of it. I first played this at the start of August, before I ran out of time for streaming at all. Why is Amy Rose in episode 6? Well, she was introduced in episode 5, so she's fair play for the story from here on out. She is fair play for the story. Now that she's been introduced, if she becomes relevant to the story, I don't have to hide that fact anymore. Amy is a main character. She's not going to be a one-off. So if you don't like Amy, you'll have to learn to handle my take on her. Hopefully my take on her won't bother you as much. No, I'm a little afraid this will probably be the whole stream, because I'm not getting very far. Granted, I don't really remember the best way to go through this level anymore, but even if I watched myself do it again, I'd still have to ease back into it. Ah, you're eating soup. What kind of soup? And are you feeling any better from yesterday? I know one day's not a lot of time, but when will episode 6 come out? I gave some insight in the progress report. Did you not read it? Okay, I don't think I ever got that far. Oh, you like Amy. Okay, I know some people don't. And basically sigh in despair at the very mention of Amy. Oops. Oh, never mind. Oops. Chickens and dumplings. Most likely, it would take a lot to get it out in September, especially since the very end of the month, which would be the most likely time frame in September, I'm not going to be able to premiere it that weekend because I have other plans that weekend, and they're not reversible. I will not put Shadow in the episodes because given the time frame the Chesabon takes place in, having Shadow doesn't even make sense because he's still sleeping in the Ark and will be until the events of Sonic Adventure 2. So, there's not gonna be Shadow. Whatever you saw in episode 1 was not intended to be Shadow. I just took the Shadow model as a baseline and tried to recolor him to represent someone different. Preferably someone old. It didn't work, but there is no Shadow the Hedgehog in the Tales That Bond because from a story perspective, nothing about it makes sense to include him. Nothing. Come on. Darn, I keep missing. I can't upload it that weekend if it's finished because I'm going to be attending a wedding. I can't premiere something if I'm at a wedding. I'm gonna be at a wedding. Someone I know. And since I'm gonna be at a wedding, I can't get the animation finished up. That is not something you can just back out of. So, therefore, even if it was just about ready by the end of September on that last weekend, I legitimately can't do that. Well, a little bit is still progress, and eventually that teeny bit becomes more noticeable. Chances Knuckles appearing in episodes 8 through 9? I give no clues. Knuckles comes when Knuckles comes. Oh, that's bad. Why can't I get that right anymore? What did I do right the first couple times that I'm not doing right now? Darn! Keeps ending up the same way every time. Oh, I destroyed the shell. What is Ren and Stimpy? It was a Nickelodeon cartoon from the early 90s, one of the original 3. And of the 3, the ones intended for the oldest of adolescents. Notified by its exaggerated animations, gross-out humor, and, far more visceral looking content compared to the likes of Rugrats or Doug. Ooh. Just felt something trickle down my side. Almost as if the deodorant I put on today just started to melt or something. That was a weird feeling. Oh no. No, I'm not going to be married. But it is a family wedding. I'm not getting married. So no, I'm not getting married, but I'm going to a family wedding, and I have to go. I can't just say no. So, if the episode's not out in September, that will most likely be the reason why, because it's highly unlikely I'd be able to get it finished earlier than that. No, if I was getting married, do you think I'd be streaming this right now? I'd probably spend more time, you know, getting prepared to be married than live streaming right now. Okay, this should be okay. Okay, that part's hard. But I still think that's the farthest I've ever gotten in this level. Which says something about its difficulty, I guess. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What happened? Whoops! This is one of the harder levels I have played in a Kaizo hack. Definitely one of the hardest ones, and we're still not even at the actual hard Kaizo hacks yet. Hi, Aria. In case you're wondering, no, you didn't miss much. I've just been in this level since the stream started, which wasn't that long ago, but I've sure given it plenty of go-throughs already. I don't upload it ASAP because I like to premiere them, and I like to actually be at my own premieres. If I can't be at a premiere for my animation, I simply don't premiere it yet. You gotta add that little build-up, you know, it excites people. If I just stopped doing premieres for my animations, people would be disappointed, and rightly so. You need build-up for a payoff. You don't just want to release it uneventfully. That's not nearly as exciting. Whoops. Well, be prepared to be disappointed then, because all throughout your life, it's all a waiting game. Almost nothing comes immediately, at least the worthwhile stuff. And instead of waiting, do something a little more productive with your time. There's so many things you can do instead of just sitting around doing nothing. Alright, the Tales That Bond. We've gone through this for a long time, and so far, you still make me think you're a bot. So this is your last chance to consider yourself not a bot. Do not spam. Do not keep saying the same things over and over again. Actually engage. Do something that seems human. If you don't do it today, I am going to permanently assume you're a bot. And you will be blocked. Because we've done this for years now. Alright? I've given you more than enough chances to prove yourself, and you still haven't. This is your last chance. I'm doing good, Arya. You've got till I'm done with this to prove that you are not a bot. Please do what's necessary. The Tales That Bond is. And the Tales That Bond has done it since, like, I think 2023. And what does Atari X do exactly? Let me know. Because depending on what he does, what you're saying might not be as relevant as you think. And whatever Atari X does, you still have to realize I am a one-person animator, basically trying to create these from almost scratch. That's a lot of time. I don't have a team of people working for me. And animation is a very lengthy procedure. It's possibly one of the longest ones people could do with their free time. Even though I'm doing 3D animating, which in some senses shortens things compared to traditional 2D animation, it still takes a lot of time and effort and energy. Well, if they're literally less than 1 minute, that says something for you right there. The shorter something is, the less time it takes to make it. For me to make a more massive story like I want to do, I have to commit into larger projects. It sounds to me, Super Wolfie Hedgehog, that you have not learned the virtue of patience. And patience goes a long way in life. A long way in life. So, but again, if they're only 1 minute, and most likely already utilizing an already crafted engine that can make things more quickly, that's a different story compared to having to animate everything on your own with no other assistance, trying to make sure everything looks right, trying to iron out any bugs or glitches you come across, fixing any mistakes that might happen through no fault of your own, trying to splice things together, adjust the audio level so that everything is sound, get music in there, combine everything together, and then develop subtitles for it. I don't think you realize the time and effort that all takes. I can't just wave a magic wand and say something is done. I have to work on it, and it's a lot of work. It's like doing a research paper for a project or something like that. You can't just wave a magic wand and say this is what it is. You have to research everything, make sure all your sources are credible. You need to cite every single one of them you do. You then need to have good writing capability and come up with stuff that will engage the reader, which is going to take generally more than a single draft of things, and then put it all together in a concise, informative piece of work that will get people to agree with your points. But if I do that, then you're not getting the tails that bond, now are you? Super Wolfie, I suggest you learn patience, because if you don't learn patience, you're not gonna get anything good in this world. Okay? Nothing good comes from rushing. When you rush things, they come out worse. Do you want things to be bad, or do you want things to be good? If you want things to be good, you have to take time. Time is a virtue. Patience is also a virtue. You can't successfully do one without the other. What I'm saying is, if you want things to be made quickly, the quality doesn't always stand high, and sometimes it can become downright destructive. To make something good, first you gotta get to really know something, and that takes a lot of time. You usually need to spend a lot of time to get good at something. And then when you create something, usually, unless the tools are there to make it right away, you have to build it manually, and to do that takes a lot of time. Think of animation as creating a building, a construction project. You first need to create a blueprint, which requires to mathematically analyze every aspect of it. How tall is it going to be? How many resources you need? Of what type and thickness? The sturdiness. And then after that, you have to construct the solid exterior using the resources that you calculated in the blueprint, and build that up and get it pieced together over a course of potentially months. After that, then you start having to create the walls to keep the structure solid and usable, and then you can start constructing the stuff on the inside. But that stuff can't be done in a day. Sometimes it can take years to do something like that. But in order for it to be good, you have to take your time with it, because if you rush it, then you get a building that collapses and everyone inside it dies because you wanted it quick rather than having it good. Animation is sort of like a construction project. You have to give it time. No! The checkpoint was right there! Oh my gosh! No! It was right there! Long tangent. But basically, you don't rush things just because you want them. If you really want them, you'll give it the time it takes for it to be as good as it can, so that when you do get it, it is satisfying. If I just rush the Tails That Bomb projects, trust me, a lot of the impact of it will be gone. The acting will probably be worse. The animation will be so rough that even if the writing and the acting was pretty good, it wouldn't feel like anything, because you're not really looking at anything that's motivating emotion. Everything comes into play, but for all of it to be good, you need to be patient on all of them. Some of the dialogue clips you hear in one of my animations, sometimes I have to do it up to 40 times before I finally get a take that I think actually sounds good and can be used in the project. And any other would just seriously lessen the quality of the product. I want everything to be as good as I can. That means I can't rush it. Do you understand now? Because I don't think I can make it much clearer. Would you rather 3 really good animations or 20 bad ones? You can take your pick, because there's no in between. One second equals 60 frames. That it does. Although SFM can streamline that, I usually animate it in like terms of 5 or 10 frames even. Because the program can handle the rest in between. But if I go much more, it doesn't always work. You have to know when to do that, which is another skill that takes time and patience to master. Oh yeah, many of my Tales of the Bond animations go to over 100,000 individual pictures. Over 100,000. The Tales of Bond episode 6 is already over 80,000 right now. And it's still going to be one of the shorter ones, a little shorter than the past 2 episodes. It's still longer than the first 3, but it's not going to be as long as episodes 4 and 5 were. Which honestly, I kind of wanted this one to be a little shorter this time. Yes, well, those Sonic shows have something completely different from me. They have a team, a whole team of people working to do it. They probably got like 30 animators, a bunch of sound designers, like 5 different script writers and that kind of thing. Outside of the music, I have to do every single part of it by myself. I don't have any other assistants to speed it up. It's either I do it or nothing comes out of it. Heck, many Sonic animators on YouTube generally do it all by themselves. If you look at Belena Productions, you can sometimes be lucky to even get 1 animation a year. But when it comes out, you feel the love put into it. It's really good, it's entertaining, it's enjoyable, it's a thrill ride. But gosh darn it, does Belena need a lot of time to get it done. But because his content is really good, you wait for it, because you know he will do everything he can to make sure it's as good as he can make it. And no, I can't really hire more people. I do not have the money to pay people for that kind of stuff. And even if I did get other people to do it, that's when the changes start happening and it no longer feels like my work anymore. It's not my art, not my expression anymore. Things can get misconstrued that way. It happens all the time with Hollywood. A writer creates something with one intention, but then a director could force the exact opposite thing, losing the original intentions of the writer. Because the director thinks they can do better, and sometimes they really don't. By having it be all me, I can make it entirely my own vision. Sort of like with Puppet Combo. Those games wouldn't be nearly what they would be if he didn't really get to focus on all the elements himself. His games are what they are because he's able to stick clearly to his vision, as there's no one else telling him he can't. But even then, I don't really know anyone that could do anything for me. I'm on my own. You know, it's cool, Aria. You know, Tails is cute. Okay, stop destroying the shell, please. It's getting old. I want to reach that checkpoint. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. He is adorable. Of course. A job listing? No. I really couldn't. I can't afford that. I'm annoying you, Supersonic Richie? In what way? Darn, I hate that part. And also, for Source Filmmaker, you don't really make a job listing. That's not really how it works, because Source Filmmaker's not a professional service. You don't make a job listing for Source Filmmaker. Usually with Source Filmmaker, many projects are done by just like one or a few people. And then sometimes if you get to know someone on the internet, you get assistance from them, but not always. Well, if it's someone I'd have to train, then that means the animation takes even longer. And even if they're good, they could start clashing with my overall style. It would become easier to tell when I didn't do something. Again, I take pride in these animations. I partially take pride in the fact that they are mine. They are mine and mine alone. They're my creations. They're something I can feel proud of. It's like if Vincent van Gogh asked someone else to paint some of his work for him. It would take away the artistic integrity of his works. As an artist, you don't want to do that. You want it to be your vision and your vision alone. That's sort of how I am with my own animations. It's one of the reasons why I don't rush them, because I view them as works made to be completed to the best of their ability. Yes, Aria. Yes, indeed. I'm never beating this level. Let's face it, this level's the entire stream. This is all it's going to be. Me trying to survive this level, because it's so hard. Whoops. Darn it. I still don't understand why that happens sometimes. It didn't happen that time. Oh no, it's too far. Dang it. I actually don't feel like you're talking that much, Arya. I really don't feel that. So don't worry. You're not over talking at all. Either way, episode 6 is pretty close to being finished. You should at least be happy about that. The thing is, when people like you always try and rush people to get all this kind of stuff out, usually it'll come out and then you'll like immediately ignore it and demand the next one, as if you're not really looking for the animation, you just like to see stuff come out. Instant gratification means you lose the interest of it immediately. And I noticed that you notice that a lot. You notice all the people complaining about these things, but as soon as the changes are made, they completely ignore it and just find something else to complain about. It's sort of like that for the people that try to rush products. They want something to come out immediately, but as soon as it comes out, instead of just enjoying it, they just start trying to rush the next thing. If you try to rush things, you never get to really enjoy them. It's another reason why you should learn to be patient. When you're waiting for something and you give it time, just thinking of how wonderful it'll be when it come out instead of just wanting it to come out and be over with, you get to enjoy it a lot more because you get to be far more present in it. It becomes a bigger deal. And by trying to rush, you miss out on so many other aspects of life. When you rush, you're not really enjoying life, you're just trying to get it over with. And you miss a lot during that time. Yes, exactly, Dr. Volk. Hello. I see you're playing a shmup called Blazing Lasers for the Turbo-Grafx. Is it good? Will episode come out in September? It's very unlikely. Very unlikely, because it probably won't be ready until the end of the month, and I won't even be around to release it during that time, so it would have to wait till probably the very first weekend of October, most likely, which is only a 1 week difference from when I would otherwise anticipate it to come out, so it's not that long. It really isn't. But in order for it to come out in September, I would basically have to skimp out on the post-production and possibly leave it a slightly messy mess, because the animations you do see with the Tales That Bond, that's after me going through it about 3 or 4 times, finding any mistakes I made that would look otherwise ugly if people do notice it, and also trying to figure out the soundtrack, the music. There's a lot I generally have to do once I finish a Tales That Bond episode. Even when it's finished animating, it's still in a rough state. VR video, virtual reality videos of your OC? How you do that? Hi, Supersonic Richie. You're not ruining anyone. You're not ruining anything. Don't worry, you're not ruining anything, I promise you. So, it's okay, okay? Don't worry about a thing. Just worry about my sanity as I try and fail to even reach the checkpoint of this one level. Because I'm going to lose my mind. Ah! That part is so hard! Oh, I know what a VR headset is, but like, how are you gonna do a VR video of your OC? Is there like a VR game you play that allows you to create your own characters? That's the part I'm not familiar with, because I don't have a VR headset. I've played VR a little bit before, but I've never owned a VR headset before. I'm familiar with blazing lasers because I'm familiar with its similarities to Hudson's Star Soldier sequels on the TurboGrafx, which utilize pretty much the same gimmicks. I've never played blazing lasers though, but I do love me a good shmup, so let me tell you a secret, Super Wolfie. The less you think about it coming out, the faster it will feel like it will come out. So if you want it to come out fast, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't even think about the animation. Forget it even exists until you see the announcements. Then you'll be like, wow, that was kind of fast. But if you keep doing what you're doing now, 1 month is going to feel like 3 months. Whereas if you stop thinking about it, it might feel like 2 weeks instead of a whole month. That's the thing with patience. Patience can actually sometimes make time flow faster. The problem is the internet has sensationalized showing people things months before it's ready, and then just making people wait afterwards. Where once upon a time, you didn't really know something was coming until it was almost ready. I sometimes think we gotta go back to those days, even though now with my progress reports, I'm technically guilty of it, but I do it because I realize, well, people are always waiting. So I try to give them something. But you see it with, like, Hollywood all the time. Sometimes they'll announce a movie, like, a whole year before it even releases, and then waiting for it feels like an eternity, because now you know about it, and now you're always waiting for it. The best thing you could do is not wait for it. Like, even when, like, Sonic Frontiers was coming out, yeah, I saw the announcements, but I spent my time doing other things, so the next 3 to 4 months waiting for it to come out wasn't that long to me because I wasn't waiting for it. I was filling my time with other stuff that I can do and let the time flow by. And as such, that wait didn't feel that long. Now compare that to when the new Halloween movies were coming out. I'd watch the trailers every single day, and it felt like the movie would just never come out. It was one of the longest waits of my life, and it was about the same amount of time that I waited for Sonic Frontiers. The difference with Sonic Frontiers is I didn't think about it all the time. I just stopped looking at all the trailers, and I just did other stuff until the game was announced to be just about out. And by that point, the rest of the wait was easy. Arya meets Sonic the Hedgehog. What animal is Arya? Oh, okay, it's a human. That answers my question. Oh, I think I'll have time to stream next Saturday. I've been doing this for 45 minutes today, and I did this for at least an hour last time, which I think was August 2nd or 3rd. It was a long time ago. I don't even remember what date it was. Can I get back to the... I want the checkpoint. If I can get the checkpoint, I would feel so much happier. Okay, that was my fault. I did let go of the run button, which is also the grab button. You know, Arya, it sort of sounds like Mystery Dungeon, where you take control of a Pokemon who's really a human, but gets turned into a Pokemon after certain things happen. Which the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are probably my favorites of all Pokemon content. Out of anything Pokemon related, that's generally what I revisit the most. Well, that and Team Rocket compilations, because Team Rocket, the Team Rocket trio were the best characters. But outside of that, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was where it's at. Ow. Oh, I could be stuck here for the entire stream. As a matter of fact, at this point, by the time I beat it, I'll probably just call the stream done, because it just probably won't be worth it starting another one at this point. Because I'm not even at the checkpoint yet. I didn't even get to the checkpoint. That's how much more there is to do with this. Yes, I will be off on Labor Day. I would just be relaxing Labor Day. Well, maybe getting started on the final scene of the Tales of the Bond episode 6. But for the most part, just sort of relaxing, maybe going out for a run. The weather's been very nice recently. Low dew points, low humidity, temperatures only in the mid-70s. Very comfortable. And generally sunny. Yep. This is Kaizo hacks in a nutshell. Seriously, I can't get over how difficult this level is. I mean, I got through the rest of the hack with not too much trouble, but then this is a difficulty spike. It really is. I really hate that part. I still don't know the timing for that. Ooh. To voice a character in one of my animations, well, to do that I'd have to feel comfortable actually having someone voice a character. And the patience won't have to be much longer. Yeah, patience is a key, it's a virtue. Patience is necessary to a more fulfilling life, honestly. Do I miss high school? Yes. I miss high school a lot. I'd say high school was the most fun period. Ow. Oh, stop it! Ow. Just like I'm gonna need to be very patient if I ever want to beat this level. I've already accepted I'm going to die many more times. I might have to come to peace with the fact that I might not even reach the checkpoint this stream. That this whole stream might be a no progress stream. It sure is showing itself as that. I just wish I understood a couple of parts here that I still don't quite understand to this point. You think you peaked in high school? I don't think that's weird at all. I sort of feel like I peaked in high school. Really, outside of the animating I do, there's not much of my life you could probably say is what people would call exciting. Without my animations, I would just be a very ordinary person that most people probably wouldn't even think twice about because I would just be so ordinary. There's not too much I remember from preschool, except attempting rope climbing in the gym, cheese sandwiches, and the fact that our preschool had a merry-go-round inside of it, but I don't remember ever going on it. Really, I don't know why there's a merry-go-round in that preschool in the first place, but there was a merry-go-round, but I don't recall ever going on it, despite it being there. One of your wishes? You're a leap year kid, Mamoon. Oh my gosh. Did your parents at least ever, like, celebrate on the 28th or the 1st of March on non-leap year days? I sure hope so. But oh, you're gonna have to be really patient for your next real birthday. Really, Aria? That's kinda cool. Though then I might have to worry I disappoint. You know how the saying goes. Never meet your heroes. It could lead to disappointment. I don't know how competent I would be if we actually met. I'm a forever child. I'm in my 20s and I still wear this hat. You grow strawberries. You have a garden? I still don't get that part. What do you mean? Well, sometimes you're so excited to meet this person, practically idolize them, then you meet them and you either realize there's nothing that unique about them, or they might not really be the person you thought they were at all. Like, I'm not saying I'm a bad person, but I'm saying that I might just be more ordinary than you might expect, and maybe even a tad boring. Possibly. Like, I make these animations that people love, but outside of that, unless your interests align with mine, I could be a pretty boring person at times. And I do feel that way sometimes. Oh, okay. You have a garden. Do you make anything else in that garden? Like string beans or tomatoes or whatever else can be grown in a garden? I'm not entirely certain. Can you make grapes? Being awkward sometimes rules, honestly. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm still in the first half of this level. Oh, no grapes? I love grapes. Which is unfortunate for me because, well, so does Knuckles. Meaning I have to be scared whenever grapes are around. I hate this part. No, I wasn't a sports person at all. I did theater. I was in the performing arts. I played a flute, I was in the band, the choir, and I did all of the plays and musicals. I was not into sports. In middle school, I did cross country. But in high school, I decided being in the plays was a lot more enjoyable. That happened. Do you only grow strawberries? Is it just a strawberry garden? I tried basketball when I was in the 3rd grade. Then I realized the only part I enjoyed was just trying to throw a basketball into the hoop. I didn't care much about playing the actual game. I was slower than everyone else. I wasn't that good at throwing. And it was then that I realized people can really get hurt in sports, because even in that youth group, it definitely happened. So when it comes to basketball, I just like trying to throw the ball into the hoop. Do games like Around the World, where you create these various positions you need to stand at and try and get the ball in from those positions. Okay, so it's just a strawberry garden. I'm assuming you must really like strawberries. Which strawberries are pretty tasty. But I'd still probably take grapes and blueberries over strawberries, but strawberries are still good. I miss actually clearing levels in Kaizo. Okay, maybe I should just dead focus for a bit. Well, that didn't work. Try and analyze what I'm doing wrong, even though I only have half a second to do so. My favorite fruit is grapes. I even liked grapes as a kid, but back then I didn't eat them much because I was really bad at chewing off the skin, so I couldn't really swallow it. Oh, I know it's not as violent as... I never cared about football. Jeez. Just feels like a bunch of sweat is dripping off me or something like that. It's weird. It's not that warm in this room. No, but when I put the grape in my mouth, I couldn't chew it enough to swallow. It felt too difficult at the time. Oh man, come on! I still am not certain about that part. Okay, seems turning left there helps me not destroy that shell for some reason. Well, it would also help if I didn't miss it. Whoops! Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. See, I died! Oh. I know, and I still haven't reached the checkpoint, mind you. I really hope the second half is a little easier. I really do. Okay, now I really don't know what's going on. Ah! That was too close. Good. Good. No! Oh, come on! I was reaching the last jump before the checkpoint and then that happened. Ah! This is the final level, by the way. This is the final level of the hack. If I beat this level, I'm ending the stream because I don't think I can handle another Kaizo hack today. That will instead just have to wait till the following Sunday. Whoops! I held the run button too early. That caused me to grab the shell instead of kick it. Which I need to kick the shell. Not grab it. What are your questions, Devin? I'm sorry if I missed some of them. I've been trying to get through this for an hour right now, and I still haven't done it, so there's a chance I might miss a question or two. So if I miss it, try not to get too upset. I'm trying really hard to get through this here level. Yeah, okay, that's okay. I assume you're probably not too into the Demon Souls. Dang! Okay. I suppose then you'll be a little disappointed when I get to October and decide I want to stream more Puppet Combo horror games for the month of October to celebrate the Halloween season. Of course, I will still have to make time for a Q&A stream, and that will not be horror-oriented, but in October, I really do want to stream more Puppet Combo, because I had some real nice scares last year from Puppet Combo. Good old Puppet Combo. The likes of Halloween, the game, and the Power Drill Massacre. I'm so glad I beat the Power Drill Massacre. It means I don't have to stream that one again. Oh, I think it's too far. Yep, I knew it was too far. Dang it. I will not play Sonic Cross Worlds. That is a racing game, so that's pretty much an automatic no for me. Unless it's a Kirby Air Ride game, I legitimately do not have fun with racing games. So I will not be playing that at all. I'm sorry. It's not for me. What am I gonna be? I don't know. Usually I dress up as Michael Myers and wander around town. Whoops. I usually just brought lunch. Very rarely did I buy a lunch. My mom always liked making lunch for all us boys. Well, that would require actually finding a suitable costume. And I don't know. I don't know if there really are made to wear adult-sized Tails costumes. I'm pretty sure most you see are created by cosplayers themselves. Well, Arya, I'm sort of at the point where I don't try to get too much candy on Halloween since at my age I really shouldn't anymore. Like, I can have some candy, but the amount I used to have as a kid, absolutely not. Not at all good for me. Too much chocolate might cause my stomach to ache, and too much of other candy might worsen the feelings in my cavities, and I don't want to really get them filled up again. So, I mean, sometimes when I'm dressed up as Michael Myers, some people will actually give me a little candy, but never need a lot. Not anymore. For the most part, I just usually have whatever's left over after Halloween night is finished. Not always get too much because, well, I've certainly noticed trick-or-treating's not quite as big as when I was younger. Yeah, but I don't really trick-or-treat. Rather, I dress up as Michael Myers and sort of stalk town a little bit, and then sometimes people enjoy it so much that they just decide to give me a little candy. Favorite candy? I love Twix. Twix, Twix, Twix. I also really love Skittles, but I can't have too much of that anymore, unfortunately. Gotten enough cavities, so I can't really consume Skittles that much anymore. But I do love them. Not again. Is what illegal? If you're referring to the Michael Myers thing, on Halloween night, pretty much everyone knows that it's basically just a little Halloween joke. And I don't carry a knife with me or anything like that. I just wander around in the outfit. I don't carry even a fake weapon. Thing is, with the recent string of Halloween movies, a lot more people are familiar with Michael Myers again. No, on Halloween night, all you really do is wander around, sometimes hide behind a tree or a bush, and just make yourself slightly known when someone walks by. Then they freak out, you just watch them as they walk away, and then you just move on. Simple as that. On Halloween night, it's just seen as good fun. Especially if you're in an area where crime just doesn't really happen. Now, if you're in a place where crime does happen, you'd probably be better off not doing that, even on Halloween night. But really, no one takes it that seriously on Halloween night. And of course, if there was word of some maniac going around, then I wouldn't even do it, because I would not even want to leave the house. Favorite Sonic Boom character? It's Tails. It's, of course, Tails. How could it not be Tails? Tails is Tails. Although every once in a while, instead of Michael Myers, I would dress up as Igor from Young Frankenstein, because I still had the outfit from when I did a musical of it. I don't know if I still have that hump appliance, however. I'm not sure if I have that anymore, so probably couldn't really do Igor anymore. Bye-bye, Dr. Volk. I hope I've got it. At this point, I'm not certain anymore. Because if I'm taking this long in the first half, how long will the second half take me? Whoops! Well, Eggman is pretty darn funny in Sonic Boom, and he's probably the second best character in Sonic Boom, but Tails is still Tails. Hi, Mobin. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I've just been at this level since this stream began. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go insane. Okay, Arya, have a good day. Enjoy the end of August. Goodbye, Arya. Adios. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye, Mrs. Kloop. Adieu. Auf Wiedersehen. Gesundheit. Farewell. No, that was the wrong way. I hate when I get there because I fail. And then my hopes are dashed. They're false hopes. I can't with this level. I love how it's like 1 out of 50 times I'll actually make the jump. 1 out of 50. Oh, I'm concerned. Oh, that was close. No! Come on, that wasn't even the hard part. Come on! Give me a break, will ya? Give me a break. I really thought I had it that time. Darn it! Darn it. Ow. My senses are getting numbed to this. I'm gonna go loopy. I'm gonna go insane. Then I won't be able to do anything in life because I'll be insane. I'll have to be brought to the mental asylum. Maybe this game is bad for me. Just maybe. It's a hypothetical. It's just a hypothetical. Ugh, my hand's itchy. You'll turn into a mashed banana? What? Whoops.
Sonic, I've lost my mind. Help me find it. Please!
He got it. He actually got it. Unbelievable. I am actually surprised I am still here this far into the stream. Darn! Well, I'm not in the right mindsets to just do a pure, innocent, hearty Tails laugh. I'm really not in the mood right now. This hack kind of has me going. I'm not calm enough to do a normal Tails laugh at the moment, so you're gonna have to deal with Psycho laugh instead. Alright, I'm ready to play a serial killer in the next big horror movie. It might be 3 a.m. for you, but it's not 3 a.m. for me. Well, unfortunately, until I clear this level, there's no more Kaizo hacks for me to play. I need to clear this first. Next year, you're going to become a chicken. Okay. Okay, that's good. It went over! It went over! Ugh, that's the hardest part right there. I hate it when I do that. I hate it when that's the second hardest part. Mostly because I don't understand how you pick up the shell without destroying it. It seems to happen so randomly. It's 11 p.m. for you. Oh my. We got people from all over the place. Don't we? I think I'm too far behind. Oh my gosh. What? What? How did that not count? Oh, come on! Just give me peace. Haven't I proven I'm capable enough? Just let me by. You hate this level, imagine playing it. In all honesty though, I actually am still having fun despite what it might look like. I am actually still having a good time. Maybe this means Kaizo has officially given me Stockholm Syndrome, but I'm still having fun. La 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 la, ain't we got fun? Oh, that was way too early. Gosh, I even knew that was really bad on my part. This is fine. Everything is fine. This is fine. Oof. Whoops. Whoops. This is a bit much to deal with. I'm possessed. I am possessed. I don't know what to say anymore. I just really want to get through this section. I finally want to get through this section and get to the second half of the level. Mind you, this is only the first half of the level. There's still another whole half to go after this. Still a second half of the level. We're not even close to being done with this level yet. Hopefully the second half is easier, because that sometimes does happen, where the second half is significantly easier than the first half. I've seen it before. I'm going to pray that's the case with this level, or I'm probably not finishing this on this stream. Even though I started the stream with this level. That was too early. Oh no, that doesn't look good. See, it's bad. Yes, anytime I finish one of those animations, I always feel so satisfied. Hi Angelica the Hedgehog. Did you not read the progress report that came out today? I go into information there. Read that and you'll get the answer you're looking for. Dang it. Oh, no. Episode 6 will definitely come out before November. It's not gonna take that long. It'll definitely be out before November. Definitely. If it's not out by the time November comes, then that most likely means part of my data got legitimately corrupted and deleted. Dang it. I don't know, Supersonic Richie, that Patrick voice will probably sound super aggravated right now with how this level has been going. Uh-oh. I knew it! No! This is Patrick! I'm not a Krusty Krab. I think I got off a bit of my frustrations there with this. Only a bit. Whoops. Darn it, I think I'm too far away again. Yeah, man, I keep doing that now. Whew. Whoops, I died. Whoops. Have I ever thought about becoming a teacher? No, I've never thought about becoming a teacher. Being a student and being a teacher are completely different. Completely different. And I don't think teaching would really be for me. Okay, that's fine. Shoot! I hit the shell, but I still didn't get over. Shoot. Ow. Oh, I didn't say how many episodes there are. I didn't say how many there are. Alright, come on. Shoot! How many times can I possibly fail? How many times? Oh my goodness! Can I stop finding new ways to fail and just find a way to succeed, please? I can't do this forever. Whoops. The original date for the Tales of the Bound must be about 30 episodes or so, but depending on how things go, I might have to squeeze or condense that, depending on how I think the story should flow. You didn't? What happened? Why didn't I land on the shell to jump? I don't even know if that one was my fault or not. Yep, I have. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize this level was going to be this difficult. I really didn't think it was going to be this hard. I really didn't, so... I know it took a while the previous time, but I thought I'd get into it pretty quickly, but this, I'm still here. This is legitimately a challenge. This is a real, honest challenge. Might be the hardest level I've experienced since that penultimate level of Quickie World, and that was years ago. Whoops. Whoops. No, I've definitely lost. I'm not even gonna try. I definitely lost that one. Let's not even try to get my hopes up with that one. I was definitely too far back. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, I knew it. Have I ever cried? Everyone has cried in their life, and if someone says they've never cried in their life, then that's simply because your memories can't go far back to being a baby. Everyone has cried before, even if they can't remember it. You feel bad for Mario's butt? Yeah, he's probably gonna have a hard time sitting down by the time this hack is over. As a matter of fact, his shoes will probably be all chewed apart as well. He'll have to buy new shoes, too. And... fail. Shoot. Good. Darn! Darn it, darn it, darn it! I hate failing that part so much. Every time I get there, I just wish it could be done. Like, I just gotta do it. I don't want this to be a whole stream, and yet I didn't even clear the level. Ow. I held the run button too early there. I still don't get that part entirely. I just want to do it. I just want to do it. Even if I can only get to the second half, that would at least feel major to me. Jeez. Stop! I hate that part. 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 I still don't get it. Okay, now I am starting to get a little tired. I want this to be over. Sorry, I can't focus really on what anyone is saying at this point. Now I really am just trying to finish this. Just don't feel like I can really concentrate on interaction that much right now. I still don't get that part. After all this time, it feels like luck whether the shell destroys itself or not. Feels like luck at this point. Like, what am I doing differently? I really don't get it. Yeah, like, what was different that time? I still don't understand. What, is it that the Koopa is grabbing the shell, meaning I'm not being fast enough or something? I don't know. Maybe it's a certain frame the Koopa is on that I have to consider? I don't know anymore. I don't know. I missed! I actually missed! Oh my goodness, no, I missed! Ah! How long have I been at this? Like, even in the previous stream, I was on this level for a very long time and never reached the checkpoint. This time it's been the entire stream. I've been on this for almost 2 hours today, and I'm still no closer to finishing it. How did I miss? How did I miss? How did I miss? What? What? Okay, I'm starting to think this level is definitely too difficult for the hack it's in. The rest of the hack wasn't even a fraction as difficult as this one. What the actual hack? This is a little too hard. It's way too big a difficulty spike. I'm gonna say it now. This is too hard for this hack. This belongs more in an intermediate hack. What even is this? I really thought I'd be done with this hack by now, and that next week I could start a new hack, but no, it looks like next Sunday I'm still going to be playing this hack, because I can't pass this final level. Oh, hi, Speedy. And, no, this is not the world's highest Kaizo hack. This is still considered on the easy side of things. This is still considered to be on the easy side of things. We're not even in intermediate yet. Granted, there's still probably some intermediate hacks that are going to be easier than this one level. Okay, screw this, we're going on break. We're going on break. Alright, I guess it's time to continue. Oh, I got rid of the music. Whoops. Got rid of the music. There we go. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I'll do a little better now. Not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. I still don't get that part. Yeah, I'm back. And I don't know how ready I am to get back into the fray. I really don't know. Whoops! That happened. Mario kicked a muncher, and he got punished for it. Oh, hi, SonicSpeed99. Well, you'll probably be surprised to know what you're seeing is exactly what started this stream. I never made progress from this area. I've been doing this literally the entire stream. Literally. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed your trip in Scotland. Hope it was a lot less stressful than this level is. No, I'm too far. I'm not gonna make it. See, I didn't make it. Scotland. What? Bye. Oh, bye, I guess. Ugh. Okay. Yes! 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 Checkpoint! Checkpoint! Checkpoint!
Are we good?
I think so. For the first time, I think we're good. Oh, gosh. If I include the previous stream, that was nearly 3 hours in that one section. If I include last stream of this game, I must have been here for roughly 3 hours. I was really starting to think I wasn't getting to even this point today. Now I'm here. I have another whole half of this stage to learn. But I finally proved I can beat the first half of this stage. That is so huge. Now let's just hope this second half is not nearly as difficult. Okay. Clean slate. I meant to throw it. That wasn't a throw. Oh. I think I know what I have to do there. Yep. All that build-up, but again, if you're patient, good things will come, and I was patient enough to finally make it this far. You see what happens when you're patient? Oops. Now I just gotta get through the second half, and I better do it this stream because I don't know if this hack saves checkpoints or not. If it doesn't save checkpoints and I shut this game off and save it for next stream, I could possibly have to do the first half all over again. I don't even want to find out if that's the case or not. So, let's hope I beat it today. Let's just hope I beat it today. That happened. Do I like popsicles? I like popsicles, yes. I think I'm a little more partial to ice cream sandwiches, but I do like popsicles. Oh, now I could actually interact with you guys again, now that I finally got through that painful segment. Oh, hey! There's infinite bounces on that shell. Well, that could make things easier. Gives me more time to plan things out. That's good. That's very good. Okay. So far, if I don't know if I'd say it's as difficult as the last part, it might be a little easier. Oh. Oh, okay, I see what I have to do there. I see what I have to do there. That doesn't seem too bad. I'm still a little jittery from that previous segment, so... Oh, hi, Brandy. Look, I'm in the second half of the stage now! I only made it about 4 minutes ago! But I'm in the second half of the stage! Progress! Isn't that wonderful? And so far, it at least seems easier. That doesn't mean it's easy, but it seems like it's not as difficult. The set pieces kind of seem more basic. Oops. It's okay, but you probably missed my immense reaction to finally reaching the checkpoint. Oh, wait, I was supposed to... I thought I was farther on the stage than I was. Oh, I get it. So far, this is easier than the first half, which I prayed it would be, and it looks like my prayers might have actually been answered. This definitely doesn't seem as difficult. I threw that shell too early. I should wait until after I bounced off the Koopa. Oops, that was too late. And now I've got an itchy ear. Not viable for games where pausing really isn't the best idea. Okay, I gotta throw that part earlier. I keep forgetting what's coming up there, mostly because my ear keeps getting itchy, I guess. Oops. Just need to calm down. Oops. Your dog ate your homework? What do you mean homework? It's not even Labor Day yet. What kind of homework could you be getting already? Of course, I asked this as someone who was born and raised in a school district that didn't start until after Labor Day. So, for me, as a kid, it was literally impossible to get homework before Labor Day because, well, school didn't even start yet. Oops. Oops. Souvenir from Scotland? Did you get bagpipes? Or a leprechaun hat? Oops, that's not what I was supposed to do at all. Wait a minute. What am I thinking? Don't overcomplicate things. That's all I have to do there. Darn it. The bad guys. Oh, okay. Oops. Gotta remember, I don't really want to hold that shell for long. That's the part that seems to trip me up the most, honestly. Sure you can. But just know I'm still, like, deep in focus on this game, so I might miss some good details. Just a fair warning. Well, that was wrong. Whoops. Oh, I actually threw it too early that time. That's surprising. I was still holding the shell. Oops. Also, try to remember, YouTube live chats put you at a 20 character limit, Sonic Speed 99. So keep that in mind as you tell the story, so that you don't have to be interrupted mid-sentence by a character limit. Okay, did you see any big Scottish landmarks? I think, isn't Scotland where Stonehenge is? I think Stonehenge is in Scotland, I think. I could be wrong. Whoops. Ah, you saw someone playing bagpipes. I've seen someone play bagpipes before, but not in Scotland. When I was younger, there's this event we used to go to by our grandparents' house. They called it the Boilermaker. It was this big run that was basically the talk of the town every year. And as you get close to the finish line, you always pass by a band that's playing bagpipes. It was always a wonderful sight to hear because you knew when you heard that you were almost at the end of the run. Just giving you that little extra bit of motivation to race to the end. Ow. Okay, Stonehenge is in Scotland. Good. I have somewhat of a brain. Does the ice cream in Scotland taste any different compared to America? Like, I know, like, the gelato in Italy, yeah, there's a bit of a difference in taste compared to American ice cream. And by the way, the gelato we have here in America is not gelato in Italy. Gelato is actually a lot closer to ice cream than American gelato would make you think. It's not a little ice cream spa mixed in with water ice or anything like that. No. It is a bit more of a traditional ice cream, but it's made differently and generally with a lot more flavors available. Jeez. Come on. I get too nervous there. That's my problem. I don't even think that part's necessarily meant to be super difficult. I'm just too nervous by the time I get to that point to do it right. There we go. That was so much easier than the first half. Sergeant John Ordway was from Bow and was a member of the Lewis and Clark expedition, which he joined in 1804. Yeah, that's it. Why was the second half like 500% easier than the first half? The first half was near impossible. But, you know what? It's over. This hack is finished. Credits. That's it. The hack is over. I win. Fly, Mario! Enjoy your newfound freedom! Background. And here's the credits. But Mario can't care about the credits. He's too concerned with the fact that he survived this, and now he can finally relax. Boom! 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 Mario's tired. Hi, Stickman Games. I unfortunately just reached the end of this hack. It's all been on one level, but it's finally finished. Oh, I can rest. I can rest easy knowing that I did this. And next Sunday, I can play another new Kaizo hack. Whoo! I don't even remember what's next. I know I have it downloaded, but I don't remember what it is. I gotta look at my list when the credits are done. Let's just do the credits. Let's let the credits fly by. Why this last level, the first half specifically, was so difficult. The second half felt a lot more in line with the average difficulty of the hack, but the first half was so cruel. Looks like everyone was involved with a different music track. Look at that. A Reznor. So, yeah, compared to the first half, which took like 3 hours total, the second half of this level took 15 minutes roughly, if even that. What a difference. Darn it. Wow. I think the first half of this level is too big a difficulty spike for the kind of hack this is, because the rest of the hack, while still on the higher end of the beginner difficulty, was still very manageable. The first half of that final level, however, was a little too over the top for what the rest of this hack was, including the second half of the final level. Yes, Amy is going to be in the next episode of The Tales That Bond. Since I finally introduced her as a character, I don't feel like I have to make her reveal into an episode a big surprise anymore. So if it comes up, yeah, I will reveal. And you, the player, thank you for playing NH World. New Hampshire World. I hope you had fun and learned about New Hampshire. Yes, I did. But now I'm just happy that I'm not in that final level anymore, because, I felt myself going insane. But it's over. It's over. I don't have to play anymore. I'm done. Let me just quickly look up the hack that I will be starting up next Sunday. What will that hack be? Let me see here. I found this nice little Excel sheet that I use to determine what hack I'm going to play. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like the next hack is Stardust, which is... Oh no, it's a cape hack. I am so screwed. That's going to be hard. Even if it is considered a beginner hack. And then there's Super LSG World. And then Kaizo Kindergarten. And then I am done with beginner Kaizo hacks. I'll be going into a more intermediate level from there on. Interesting. So next is Stardust. But now I'm going to end this because, my gosh, I do not feel like starting another hack right now. Especially a cape hack. So, I'm going to end it here. I hope you all enjoyed the zaniness of trying to survive one level of a video game. This has been TalesFan 109, and have a nice day! Bye! Oh, thank